and welcome. Today's video we're going to be talking about some of my 2019 regrets. Anyways guys, if you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Rhonda, better known as Hotmess Mama MD, makeup diva, not medical doctor, and here we embrace the hot messness and we pretty much run on nothing but caffeine, and it's a judgment-free zone where we sit back, relax, and realize that it's just makeup, it's not that serious, and everybody has their own opinion, and we can keep it nice, sweet, and kind in the comment section. So hopefully you decide to stick around, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, because your girl pretty much uploads every single day, or majority, at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, and I'd love to have you as part of the family. I also have a second channel, Hotmess Mama Vlogs, where I am completely 100% random over there. We don't really talk as much about makeup, it's just keto, craziness, whatever. So definitely check my description box down below for that channel link, as well as everything I'm talking about. This may be something for y'all, so if it is, I will have it linked and listed down below for you guys. And just know that those will be magic links, so they are affiliate links, and I will earn a little bit of a commission. If you are curious about supporting this channel, I also have a Patreon. I will have that link and listed down below. All Patreon donations go right back into our channel. So without further ado, let's talk about some of my regrets. And again, it's just makeup, it's not that serious, so you may love this. This may be your favorite. Some may have been my favorites, but I changed my mind, and I'm a Gemini, so I'm allowed. I do what I want. Okay, let's get into this. Okay guys, so buckle up sis, here we do this. Am I nervous? A little bit. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this palette. This palette by Natasha Denona. Now you guys know I have a warm, fuzzy, soft spot for Natasha Denona in my heart. She was the very first high-end luxury palette, not this one, but okay, I'll show you. This palette. This palette right here was my first award to myself for, one, starting my channel, but two, I was killing it at my old job, my old corporate job, and so I treated myself with the Star palette, which to this day I still love. I love the Natasha Denona formula. It's one of those formulas that I feel like when you go to apply either the matte or the shimmer or whatever it is, I just go from feeling like this everyday makeup enthusiast to bam, she's a makeup artist. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. Oh God. Caffeine strong, guys. Coffee strong. Coffee strong, moved to some sweet tea. It's keto, don't worry. Anyways, I really love her formula. And I love her palettes until I bought this palette. I don't know if it's because I was salty about the fact that I had planned on doing a couple collabs with this palette, and I was like, yes, as soon as I get it. I got early access to it through Natasha Denona's site, and y'all, it came in so freaking late. I was ticked. However, I talked about in a will I buy it or something, I talked about this, and there was only like a couple high-end palettes after I lost my job that I purchased, and this was one of them, and I could not regret this palette more. This palette, although the colors are pretty, like I told you guys, I don't even think I did a dedicated review on this. Like I told you guys, if you have any, like the Start palette, the Sunset palette, her Gold palette, heck, if you have this mini Gold palette, you don't really need this palette. I kicked myself so hard over this palette. I will say, positive side of this palette is the fact that I love the fact that for the typical $129, we did get more shades to choose from. So for that, I really like. But when it came down to it, if, like I said, you have the Diva or any of the other palettes, you could easily pick up the mini Gold palette, and and the mini nude, if that, I don't have the mini nude, and you'd have like this section over here. So, you know, for me it was more your ding dong if you had paid attention to what was in your collection versus geeking out, freaking out, and then like wasting money on it, then yeah. So yeah, like I said, it was one of those things that I hopped into it too quick without thinking, and I regret it. I definitely regret it. And I talk about in my 2019 favorites, like the crap that I got for buying high-end palettes, like the 2 high-end palettes that I bought because I had just lost my job, and I was like, simmer down, sis. But yeah, I definitely regret that. I should have chose and not done this. So anyways, moving on from there, this is what gets me. This is what could potentially get me in trouble, but I've decided to change my ways. Pat McGrath has a payment plan, very similar to Beautylish, very similar to a lot of companies out there. Heck, even ColourPop has this. They have what's called, I think it's called Afterpay. And it's a good way to add to your collection without putting it on a credit card. I do not use my credit card at all, other than to get gas at the gas tank because my credit card was skimmed or whatever it's called. So my bank was like, you need to use a credit card for that. But I hurry up and I pay it right back off. Wow. Love how caffeine strong crazy Rhonda goes on a tangent. I digress. Anywho, so I'll be honest with you guys, HOURGLASS does it as well, and I found myself still wanting some of the high-end things that I obviously probably didn't need, and I would just do the Afterpay. It's not really fun because you still pay the high-end price for that. And here's a palette that I regret. It's a Pat McGrath quad. Now, I did pick up both this one and this one, which I love this one. I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. I don't even remember what I paid because like I said, I did the payment plan over a couple months. So it didn't really hurt right away. As beautiful as this palette is, I could have lived without it and just stuck with this one. Now with that being said, I'm going to move on to another palette. Rhonda was going through the gigs, and when I go through it, what do? I shop. Not smart. So this one, I fell into the hype. 100% I fell into the hype. I'm not saying it's not a pretty palette. It is a very pretty palette. But with that being said, if I had just taken a moment and looked through my collection, I would have seen that I had a lot of these shades. This is the Natasha Denona, what is this even called? Divine Rose palette that had people like all kinds of like crediting themselves for it. They just were like, oh my god. I was one of those people. I was like, what do I have to do to get this in my life? You guys, I actually forced myself to use it. Is it pretty? Yes. Do I create pretty looks with it? Yes. But I don't need it. And here's how I justified it. My understanding is a lot of these were repeat shades. I think one of which of what I have in my Mothership Whatever palette with the purple. The other ones are from like earlier palettes. So I was like, well, I don't have those earlier palettes. It's only one shade that I have a repeat of. It's fine. It's not fine. It was stupid. I fell into the FOMO. I fell into the stupid hype. I fell into everything, and like I said, I'm over it. Companies have to earn my money because I have been a ding dong for far too long where I've just handed over my daggone money. And new year, real me, so much sass, buckle up, you know? If I had looked through my collection, look at this. Yeah. The ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette, you guys, let me just show you how similar this was. And you guys know for a while there, I was doing really good at going through my collection, seeing what I have, and realizing like you don't need it, you know? Look at that. Do you see the similarities there? Mm-hmm. Do I feel like a fool? Yeah. Did I play myself? Totally. Could I save myself well over $100? Yup. Live and learn, right? Okay. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I really truly don't. I don't. I think I was in some sort of weird place, and I was like, I should add this to my collection. Do you guys see it? Do I like it? Yes. Was it stupid? Was it stupid? Yes! This is the Pat McGrath Noir Lip Fetish Lip Balm, aka chapstick. Okay, do I get a heck of a lot of use out of it? I do. I do. Was it worth the money? Heck freaking no. But you know what my thing was? Well, you're only paying like $31 and change a month to get everything that you want. Might as well throw it in. Did I hate myself for a little bit for it? Yeah. So it was a regret. It works great. I do like it. It goes on like with a little bit of a tint of clearness, but a little, I don't even know what it does. I really don't. But it's not bad. It's just, you got the money to blow, do it, friends. But like, I didn't, but I did. I like to think I had it, so that was stupid. So anyways, and the last but not least one where I'm probably gonna get so much hate in the comment section, but you know what? Just keeping it 100 with you guys. I did give this palette a good review. Is it a good palette? Yes, it is. Do I have all of these shades in my collection already? Absolutely. Is the formula good? It is. Like I told you guys in that review, and I'm gonna stand behind that, it was a very hit or miss with some of the formulas in this palette. Do I regret buying it? I do. I do, because as much as I thought I was gonna use it all the time, and like for the first like trial run of creating different looks with it, really getting to know the formula, I used the hell out of it. I haven't touched it since maybe a week or so after I reviewed it. Or I should say after a week or so after that video went up. I know, there went the thumbs down. Oh, unsubscribe. You guys, it's not a bad palette. I just regret it because I am now starting to realize why I bought it. I bought it because of the hype that surrounded it. I bought it because of the FOMO behind it. I'm not perfect. I talk about FOMO and the whole fear of missing out, but you guys, I want to be a better version of me than I was last year, and I'm working on that. And with that being said, like, I literally only bought that because of the FOMO. I was excited, and I low-key regret purchasing it. So those are all of my products that I have for you guys today. If it ticked anybody off, well, you know, I'm working on me and no longer being a people pleaser. This may be amazing. This may be your go-tos. This may be your mom, you know, like your jams. It's just not lived up to the hype that I think I put them in. So anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it enough to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave for more content uploaded every single day, pretty much at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be notified when I actually upload a video over here, make sure to turn that notification bell on, and hopefully you will be notified every time that I upload a video. I'm also over on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'd love to have you follow me over there. Check my description box down below, because if these are your jam, or you were interested in them, or you didn't know about them but now you do, and they do appear to be your forte, I'm gonna have it linked and listed, hopefully I'll remember to do that, in the description box down below. Anyways, until next time, friends, as always, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye.
I just want you to know, if you let your kid ride in my car, there is not going to be any baby shark do-do-do-do. What there will be is this.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere.